What if the largest leadership lesson for you today is not to learn more, but to become more of who you already are? That is creative leadership. In working with women who are in the last third of their life, they're asking, is this all there is? Can I change now? I'm ready to cross a new threshold and do something different that I've never done before. I went through this experience myself. And in going through that change of, okay, I was a tech founder in filmmaking, and now I'm going to be a guide and an author and a coach, I needed support along the way. And the women who I work with every day are asking for support along the way. So I have created a free community called the Creative Leadership Circle. And it is for women who are at that threshold moment, who are looking to transform from control leadership to creative leadership. And what is creative leadership anyway? Well, it's curiosity. It's not getting stuck in a box. It's looking outside in order to become more of ourselves. It's becoming and changing inside so that we can be the leader that we want on the outside. It's not being stuck to this is the way I've always done it, so this is the way I have to do it. While inside our guts are saying, no, there has to be something more to this life. And there is. That's why I wrote about it in the 12 Creative Keys. And that's why I've created this free community for you, for women like me and you, to join and to talk and to grow together, to not feel alone. Because let's be honest, it's lonely at the top. And many of us are quite successful, but we're not always sharing the truth. We're not always growing. And what I have found is it's easier to grow together. It's easier to grow in community. It's easier to not be alone at the top or on the way. And what's the top anyway? So you're invited. Come join me for heartfelt, authentic discussion. You know me. You get what you see. And when I was growing and scaling my tech company, I really needed a room like this. I needed a space that was real, that was genuine, who was engaging in what was really going on in my company. But not just what was going on in my company, but what was happening in my life as I tried to push this huge boulder up a hill. It is very hard to grow and run a business. And I needed a community like this in order to share my struggles, to say, how are you approaching this? What are you learning? What are you doing? And now with AI, like what tools are you using to grow that aren't getting in the way? Which tools are actually helping? And then with payroll, HR, tech, all the things, sales. Oh my God, sales. Like if I could have talked to a group about how to hire an effective salesperson, holy cow, that would have been huge. And then think about marketing. Like what marketing strategies are you using to grow your sales? And for all of us to have this space to be able to ask these questions from a place of curiosity is so strong. And I'm so excited for this community. It's based in the Skool community, Skool. That's where I decided to put this community. It's very easy to access and to learn. I'm going to be putting up materials for you that are free to use. Sometimes I have speaking opportunities that I'm going to put out to our community. Of course, our community has their own speaking opportunities for you. And it's really a place to just learn and grow together and to share experience and to share strength and to share hope. And we'll work through the 12 creative keys and we'll have happy hour gatherings and workspace gatherings, and you can ask me questions and I'll answer them. And these are just thoughtful conversations with real leaders with real questions. And this is for women who are in the middle of their next chapter. This is for women who are at the threshold moment in their life. And look, sometimes that threshold takes a long time. For me, it took probably 2.5, 3 years to transition from CEO tech founder to what I'm doing now here with you in leading this free community, this free circle that's available to you. And every once in a while, I do my Creative Keys leadership council, which is amazing. It's 6 weeks, so you'll get to know more about that. I do a lessons from the field where I ask leaders like us about their world. And then we talk about narrative intelligence, which is what's the story operating underneath the story. And so in the group, we're going to talk a lot about narrative intelligence and what it means, because we have to evaluate our own stories in order to know our MO, in order to know our mode of operation. What is it that makes me me? And what is it that my intuition is telling me that I may not be listening to? So we go deep in these areas when we learn to become all of ourselves. And here's the thing, the key is already inside of you. This group and this circle is an opportunity to be able to experience others and to experience their genius and to share yours with the world. Creative Key 11 is love and service. It's why we do the work. And so I invite you to be of love and service and join this community and give back. And one of the things I'm really excited about for this community is the ask offer. So you can come to this extremely competent group of women and say, hey, I have an ask. And then we get to say, great, I know how to solve that. Or here's a connection for you. Or have you thought about this? Or here's my experience, and offer something, which goes along with that Creative Key 11 of love and service. So this group is going to be a phenomenal, and you're invited to join us. Find the link below. It's free to join, and it's for women leaders, specifically if they're in transition and looking for their next chapter. So come on inside. I can't wait to see you there and to meet you if I don't know you already. This is a close-knit group, and we're going to have a ton of fun learning and growing together.